my name is Candice Harris and I am the Agronomy Lead for the North Region of GMAC's Ag Team. And today we are bringing you to Spiritwood to discuss the value and the benefits of pre-harvest glyphosate applications. So pre-harvest glyphosate application is really the practice of applying glyphosate to a physiologically mature crop. And so that correlates to 30% moisture or less. And at this stage, the grain fill is done. If we're talking wheat specifically, we have moved into the hard dough stage or perhaps even slightly more mature grain. And what we're really trying to do is just eliminate any green matter in the canopy. And that green matter can be the crop itself, the green leaves and stems, or it can be weeds. So there are three key benefits of pre-harvest glyphosate applications that I wanted to discuss with you today. The first one being increased harvest efficiency. And so pre-harvest glyphosate applications can really even out the maturity of the crop, and it can also increase the speed of dry down of the crop. So our crop matures nice and evenly, and it also matures quicker than it would if we left it untreated. And so the second benefit is increased grain quality. So pre-harvest glyphosate applications allows us to leave the crop standing until we are ready to combine, whether that is a straight cut operation or, swathing with the combines following directly behind. And so obviously the alternative to a pre-harvest application would be swathing, in which we would lay the crop on the ground, and then obviously that crop would then be subjected to any adverse fall conditions. And if that crop is to go through several wetting and drying cycles in the swath, we obviously can lose grain quality through, increased mycotoxin development. We can lose grade due to bleaching, and we can also jeopardize our falling number again if we're talking about wheat specifically. The benefit of pre-harvest glyphosate applications is annual and perennial weed control. And so oftentimes in our field we're going to have problematic areas, low spots that didn't get seeded or low spots that drowned it out, sprayer misses, potential seeder misses, or just problematic areas. And the presence of green weeds in a combinable crop can really decrease combine efficiency. And so a glyphosate application 7 to 14 days prior to combining, or estimated combining time, will help control those green weeds. It'll also help control any green weed seed that may end up in our grain sample, and it will provide a long-lasting weed control benefit for the following year. And so lastly, I just wanted to touch on a few key points to ensure that your pre-harvest glyphosate applications are successful. And the first one being to make sure that you apply your pre-harvest glyphosate at the right physiological stage of maturity. So this is slightly crop specific. Please ensure to talk to your local GMAC's Ag Team, agronomist, or ACE, as they can help guide you through. But a pre-harvest glyphosate application that's applied too early will cause shrunken and shriveled kernels, and they will manifest something like a frost damage, and it can also cause issues with MRLs, as we can get that glyphosate residue into the green seed. And so the second key to success is apply with the proper water volume. So be sure to remember that we are trying to penetrate what can be a fairly dense canopy. We're trying to get contact with weeds under that canopy or with any green leaves and stems, and so we really need 10 to 15 gallons of water. And also, if you have had your water tested and your water is hard, be sure to use an AMS or ammonium sulfate based water conditioner, as that can really help increase your efficacy. And so lastly, also to remember is that environment is key to success. And so, attempt to apply your pre-harvest glyphosate when we have a series of warm, sunny days that are going to follow that application day, because that can really help the efficacy of your application. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. That kind of wraps up our pre-harvest glyphosate discussion. If you have anything specific that you would like to discuss, or anything crop specific that you have questions about, please don't hesitate to contact your local GMAC's Ag Team, agronomist, or ACE. and we can help you navigate through some of those questions. And that's everything for today. So have a safe and happy harvest.